Stories, like songs, often exist larger in memory than they did in reality. The first time I met Chris Simpson was in the spring of 2004 on my inaugural day as a dishwasher at Starseeds Cafe. Chris and I worked the Thursday afternoon shift, a largely uneventful gig with lengthy stretches of inactivity between pouring drink refills and bussing tables. I often wonder how different my life would have been if we had met at the weekend brunch shift or during the graveyard rush with a constant stream of inebriated patrons waiting for pancakes and queso. There probably wouldn't have been the time to talk about our shared love of Daniel Lanois and Radiohead, our similar religious backgrounds, or how Chris was becoming more and more enthralled by the vast works of Van Morrison, John Cale, Graham Greene, Simon and Garfunkel, Herman Hesse, and Bob Dylan. Conversations that led us like a series of winding staircases from the surface of our daily lives into the inner worlds of thought and dream, belief and doubt, fear and love. I feel like I owe a great deal to those slow Starseeds Thursday afternoons. With the Gloria record on indefinite hiatus, Chris had been performing on his own for less than a year at that point. He had played a few solo shows, singing songs from their catalog, some choice covers, as well as the occasional mineral tune. Behind the scenes, though, he was writing new material with a passion and at a pace that he hadn't experienced before. Sometimes during smoke breaks at the diner or after our shift ended, Chris and I would sit in his little blue truck and listen to cassettes of the demos he was making. Those songs had a life to them, a real breath and movement. They were alive with characters and stories, like a play with a series of non-sequential acts. Short musical novellas depicting the worlds that existed inside his mind. Gone were the familiar autobiographical confessions. In their place, there were families searching for lost children, forlorn strangers praying to payphone booths, infants trapped in mangers and escaping from delivery rooms. There were apparitional tax collectors, prognosticative sidewalk drawings, imprisoning mailing lists, hordes of DJs. These new songs told the story of a people made of miracle and possibility, living in a land of compromise and half measures, but yearning to burst out from behind their locked doors and closed blinds.